بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Good morning grade 5, good morning grade 6. Of course it's obvious that you're going to revise with me the same lesson because we have had the same lesson for both grades. So please pay attention now. We're going to yes, full screen. What are possessives? This week we have studied together possessives, and I have explained what is the meaning of the word possessives. I have said that the word possessives is derived from the verb to possess. When I say I possess this pen, it means I own this pen. This pen, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick. This pen belongs to me. I own it. Okay, so possessives are about belongings and ownership. Possessives show ownership. They show something belongs to someone or something. For example, I have the car wheels. The wheels belong to the car. In other words, they possess something. They own something. That thing belongs to them. For example, if we want to show that a book belongs to the boy, it would be stated, stop the video, do it, then go back. I'm sure that you have done it. It's going to be the boy's book. Of course, here I'm going to start with the owner, then the sign of ownership, which is the apostrophe s or only apostrophe in the plural case. Okay, the owner, then sign of ownership, then what does he own? That's the rule. It's a rule, just like math. What does he own? See? So it's owner, sign of ownership, and what does he own? As easy as that. Okay? So you have to apply the rule. Some people are going to say here, the book's boy. If you say it this way, you're going to say that the boy belongs to the book, which is wrong. So the boy's book, you start with the owner, then the sign of ownership, then what does he own? How might you say these ideas using possessive form? Some people are going to say the book of the boy. I'm so sorry for my handwriting. I'm using my tablet here, but it's not. I'm not so professional with it. You see. So the book of the boy. Okay, I will accept this. But we are talking about the possession using apostrophe s or apostrophe here. We're not talking about of. So the coat belongs to the girl. Please do it. Of course, it's the girl's coat. The bone belongs to the dog. Please do it. Of course, it's the dog's bone. We start with the owner, which is the dog, the sign of ownership, which is the apostrophe s, and what does he own? What does it own? The dog, it owns the bone. The pencil belongs to the teacher. Of course, the owner is whom? Is the teacher. He's going to be number one. Then the apostrophe s, sign of ownership. Then the pencil. What does he own? So the teacher's pencil. The last one, the jump ropes belong to the students. This one is important. And I know that everyone is going to answer it in the correct way. I know that I'm repeating a lot, but it's for your sake. See? So here we're going to start with the students. I already have an S. The rule says, Teacher Malik said, whenever I have an S, I do not add another S unless I have a name in the singular which ends with an S, and I'm going to explain it. So here I already have an S, and it's a plural noun, so I only add an apostrophe. So the students jump ropes. I'm going to talk about the exception. For example, if you have James. James is a noun, okay? It ends in S. It's singular, it's not plural. You add another S. So James's book. That's the only case where you add another s while having already an s. Okay? If the noun ends in s and it's singular, you add another s. For example, mice. Mice is a noun. It ends in double s even, not only one s. So we're going to add an apostrophe s. Mice's pencil. You see, my boys? So it has to be singular and it has to end in s, then add an apostrophe s. But if it's plural, no. You already have the s, you only add an apostrophe. Rules to make possessive. Rule number 1. To form the possessive of singular noun, add an apostrophe and an s. Car, cars. The car's wheels. For example. Rule number 2. To form the possessive of a plural noun ending in s, plural and ending in s. Okay? 2 options. Add only an apostrophe. Dog or dogs, just add, I already have an s. Just add an apostrophe. Rule number 3, which is the most important. To form the possessive of a plural noun that does not end in s, add an apostrophe and an s, just like rule number 1. For example, the plural of child is children. No need to add an s to tell me that it's a plural. It's already a plural. So treat it just like a singular noun. Add apostrophe s. Here, children, it's a plural already. It doesn't need another s. Okay? So just add an apostrophe s to make it a possessive noun. You see, some people are going to say children and add an s then apostrophe. No, wrong, of course. Children is already plural. Okay? It's an irregular plural. It doesn't have an s. It doesn't need an s to say I'm plural. No. Okay? So the only thing you have to do is to add an apostrophe and an s, just like as any other singular noun. Okay? It's plural, okay? But it doesn't have an s. So we treat it the same way we treat any singular noun. Now here we have done this together. Let's practice. We have done it together. I have to move on because I only have 2 minutes. I have to move on to the page. Okay, quickly, teacher, quickly. I have practiced this. Okay, here. Let me go back. Yes, here. So the nest belongs to the mice. That's the most important part to me, please. So here you have the mice's nest, or the mice's nest, or the mice's nest. Of course, this is wrong, I know. It doesn't have an apostrophe. But here some people are going to say that this one is right. Okay? They're going to add an s to the word mice, which is already plural, and they're going to add an apostrophe. Wrong. Wrong. The plural here is already done. The mice is plural. Just add an apostrophe and an s, just like any other singular noun. The same thing here. Some people are going to say that this one is correct. Of course, this one is already false. Okay? They're going to add an s here just to make sure that it's plural. I know that it is plural, so it's wrong. You only need to add an apostrophe and an s because women is already plural with this e. You see here, this one is correct, this one is wrong. I hope it's clear. See you tomorrow, my boys. Goodbye.